Today we'll be looking at the qManagement web part. The qManagement web part allows you to view and manage your web parts in one location. From qManagement view, you can easily view and explore the hierarchy of the site where qManagement web part is located and all its subsites. You'll be able to search for one or more web parts by the type or the property. So whatever you've configured on the web part, the skin name, the title, the query, the filter, you'll be able to search for one or more web parts that meet that specific search criteria. You'll be able to replace a property value with another on one or more web parts, and you'll also be able to display your search and replace results in a table view. Let's configure the qManagement web part. So I'm on a SharePoint site collection here, and I really want to put it on the site collection because I want to see all the web parts on all the subsites within the site collection. So I'm going to click to edit the page. And then I'm going to insert a web part. We're going to look for QuickApps for SharePoint, and we're going to specify the qManagement web part, and go ahead and select that and click on Add. And you're going to notice it's kind of configured, it's ready to go, but I do want to go into Easy Edit and show you the different sections and the different tabs that we have. You'll notice by default we default to the Display tab, and under the Display tab there are 4 parameters. Enable Ajax. When this is checked, it's going to allow us to enable Ajax for the qManagement to carry out some operations within the web part without refreshing the whole page. So say you click on a specific column to filter the list of the items from within that column, then the web part itself is going to refresh as opposed to the entire page refreshing. Skin name obviously gives us the option to change the skin name. I like to use Sunset as one of the skin names I like. Show or hide from a specific user group allows you to list SharePoint groups whose members can view or not view the web part. You can separate groups with a comma. You'll find these 2 parameters on all the web parts. Under the grid appearance, we've got 2 things going on. Paging modes, how are we going to be toggling back and forth between the different pages, and you'll see that at the bottom of the qManagement web part. And then the page size, basically the maximum number of rows that is displayed on one page. We'll go ahead and click OK. So that's it, not much going on. And then for configuring, for actually working with the qManagement web part, you may obviously want to go back and give it a different name if you wanted to. We've got 3 links on top: Explore, Search, Replace. Explore allows us to explore, search for a specific web part that meets the criteria, replace a value within a web part, or maybe replace the skin name or replace the title. So under Explore, you're able to browse through. Notice here I'm on the site collection, but I'm also able to see all the sites within, and then I can expand sites and see what specific web part pages or web parts I have. I have, I believe, configured on this site collection itself. If I go to my document libraries in here, under site assets, I believe I have configured a web part page. So here's a web part page, and this is, if I click on it, it'll show me the web part. It'll show me the actual page attributes. I can right click and open this up and then make changes to the actual web parts that are there on this web page. But I can also expand this web part page and see all the web parts that I have. So this is a shared documents web part, and it tells me information about the web part. If I can't read this clearly, I can hide this left hand side panel by simply clicking on the small twisty or small triangle that just pulls it to the left, and then once I'm done, go back and pull it back to the right. So this is what Explorer is going to enable me to do. I'll just show you the fact that you can, again, as I said, you can highlight a page, right click on the page, and then select to open it. So let me show you that. And then you can go to that page and make specific changes. So it's a centralized navigator and obviously Explorer to all your web part pages. And then under search, and this is going to be kind of straightforward to go through. You can see select the web part type. What is it that you're looking for? So I'm looking to change values in all my qListViews. And the value I want to change, and obviously these are all the attributes that you can configure with the different web parts. I'm not going to go through the list, but it's all the different things we can configure. I may specifically want to change the title of the web parts. So I'll just go ahead and select title. I can also start typing in. I don't have to browse for that specific property. And then what I want the condition to be, look for title equals to, and let's search for docs and click on go. So this gives me again the ability to go out and find all the different web parts that meet a specific criteria, one or multiple, and then I can edit them right through here. Or if I wanted to make changes, well, docs, you know, I know what docs are, but it should really be called documents, not docs. So let me switch over to the replace section, go through the exact same process, but change it from docs to documents. So let's do that. So let's select the web part again. So this is going to be the qListView. And the property is going to be, and I'm just going to type it, title. And then click enter. And then the condition is going to be equals. And I'm going to type it, I'm going to click enter. And then enter a property value. So this is, what was it called? Docs. So go out and look for anything that's titled docs. And let's be more formal here and say documents or documentation. And then we'll go ahead and click on go. It's going to get a warning or a pop-up on the screen saying entering invalid property values can render the web part inappropriate. So we'll go ahead and click OK. And you notice that we've made that one change on just that one web part that had docs as a title. So this is how we can leverage the replace section of the qManagement. Thanks for listening.